All right, guys, so another Olympic lifting critique. Today we're going to pick on me again. I was lifting the other day doing snatches. This is a snatch at 210 pounds. This would have matched my PR. So a heavier weight for me. I was having a really good day until this weight, and I missed this weight 3 times. And what turned out is that I was building up some bad habits on weights that I was really comfortable with, and it came back to bite me on this weight. So let me play it for you, and then we'll kind of talk about it. So I missed the weight. That was my 3rd attempt, and you can kind of see the frustration there. Let's go back to my setup. All right, so in the setup, remember, we want to build tension. So that's what you see me doing there. I'm trying to build an arch in my back. I'm trying to pinch my shoulders back as hard as possible. You can't see my knuckles, but they're rotated down to the ground. I'm trying to get my scapula over the bar, and I'm trying to look up at a spot on the horizon that I can focus on. As I lift, back angle is pretty good right there. But it's the first pull that gets me. And if there's a lesson to be taken away, it's discipline in the first pull. The first pull goes from mid-shin until the moment we jump. And that moment we jump should be pretty high up on our thighs. But watch when I start my jump. I'm sitting here and back angle is good. Everything's coming back to the heels. And right there, you see how all my weight starts to shift forward? It's going back, and now there, it starts to come forward. If we take a look at my feet, you can watch the weight shift on my feet. Weight's back, weight's back. All of a sudden, the jump starts early, and I turn into a toe jumper instead of a heel jumper. So the jumping motion, the Ollie lifts needs to come from the heels. If we jump forward like we're touching a basketball hoop, well, that's going to send the weight forward. And that's kind of what happens here. I'm undisciplined in my first pull. I'm not patient enough. Leads to an early jump. And as a result, let's hone in on my feet again. As I land, that's an awesome donkey kick right there. You can see me on the balls of my feet in my squat position there. And I sink down, I try and hold it, but everything just kind of collapses forward. And I'm not strong enough to hold it. The weight comes forward. And that's the end of story. So, first thing that I could do for myself is I could perform a snatch or clean halting deadlift. And what that is, that's a deadlift through the first pull. And so you end that deadlift with the shoulders still out over the bar. But what it does is it reinforces for you the position that you want to be in when you jump. You want to be on your heels when you jump, your shoulders still out over the bar. And so a halting deadlift takes you up to that position. It helps you memorize your first pull and the spot that you want to be in for your body. Second thing is, for me personally, I am reaching the limit of my snatch potential, meaning that my snatch balance, my overhead squat really isn't that much higher than my snatch. So what do I need to work on? I need to work on my upper body strength. If your snatch balance is pretty close to your snatch, what you might try doing is working on your upper body strength to raise that total so you can support more weight over your head. So doing push presses and push jerks with a wide grip from behind the neck, and any other exercise that you can think of that helps you improve that upper body strength to help you control more weight. Because the error that I made on this snatch was not a big one, right? It was just a shift by an inch or two in my body weight. And if I might have been a little bit stronger in my upper body, I might have been able to corral that despite my lack of discipline in the first pull. So be disciplined in the first pull. If you're reaching the limit of your snatch balance in the snatch, it's time to up your upper body strength. And in the same way in the clean, if you're reaching the limit of your squat clean, it's time to work on your front squat strength and start raising your ceiling. That's what I got for you today. Thanks a lot.